Hello and welcome to your daily love reading for Sunday, Super Sunday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels, and it's really powerful today because just as I'm starting to record this video, we've got the lawnmower guy from the council, who goes around and cleans all the leaves away and mows the lawns kind of outside all the houses, on the pathway, on the roads. Kind of the council send those people in to do that. I always see that man on that lawnmower when there's 1, 2 or 5 of them as Archangel Nathaniel creating the way. I always feel like it's Nathaniel showing up saying, I'm here creating change, removing obstacles, trusting those karmic endings, things are coming to a close. And I feel sending that in. You may even hear him moving up and down during this video because he's just done outside here where he's got to come back this way. So if you hear any noise, that's what that is. But that's a huge sign of growth and change as we move into September tomorrow. So if you're watching this in real time and you're waiting on a karmic ending, or you can feel something shifting, or you want something to move out of the way, a block to be removed, this is the time when it's taking place. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to bring in 4 decks of cards to connect with the energies around you, your person, your journey. I'm going to bring in the Sacred Traveller cards, and when I channel this deck, I'm also going to tap in with the energy and the channelings of Archangel Nathaniel to see what he wants us to know. I'm also going to bring in the beautiful Spirit Code Oracle by AquaMoonlight, the Star Spinner Tarot, and the Soulmate Love Messages. So let's see what's going on. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. Archangel Nathaniel, what would you like everyone to know today, please? So what's the energy around you today? Flying out and taking them. What's the energy around them today? Okay, what they're saying is these are extra messages. So they want me to do that as what we need to know in general, okay? So I'm doing it a bit different today. So what I'm going to do is start with them cards, and then I'm going to do the energy as always. So what's the energy around you today? There we go. That's the cards. I'm going to take them. What's the energy around them today? And what's the energy coming through for the journey today? What's the energy around the journey? So this is the reason so many cards are coming out, is because I've connected directly with Nathaniel to bring a message in for this day as we prepare for September. So there's going to be some powerful messages coming in here. So what's the energy around you today? What's the energy around you today? There we go. What's the energy that's coming in around them today? Flying out 1 card. And what's the energy around the journey? There we go. And what's the energy around you today? I'm going to take them. What's the energy coming through around the journey today? The energy around the journey today. There it is. And what's the card for them? Thank you, angels. That's the energy around the journey on the floor there. What's the sign or the synchronicity for you? Straight out. What's the sign or the synchronicity for them? Straight out. Got the wolf coming through there, I think, for them. That was what that was. And the energy around the journey today. Wow, these cards are on fire. That's flown right behind my cupboard. Okay, I'm going to get that out. Yeah, it's gone right behind my cupboard. Just bear with me a second while I get this card. There we go. So I used my magic wand to get it out. It went right behind the cupboard there. So that'll be interesting. So this is going to be an interesting reading then. Let's see what's going on. So let's start then with what Nathaniel is doing as we prepare for September. So first gone out, we've got choosing your path, all is possible. So I feel this is definitely the divine masculine here, your person. So again, it doesn't matter really what energy you connect with here. This is about you connecting with your person. But I feel this is the masculine energy here. So many of you watching are feminines, or you're in feminine energy, and you're wondering what your masculine energy is up to, your person is up to. So your masculine right now is on the edge of the cliff of possibility. What does that mean? It means they're turning a corner. They're preparing for the next phase. They're getting ready. They're about to take a leap of faith. They're starting to believe. They're starting to believe that all is possible. And guess what? All is possible with God. The word I'm possible is impossible. So if you're thinking something is impossible, start believing that with God all is possible. And affirm it, I'm possible. This is mystical and magical. Now the cape there as well is also a sign of strength and power. Think about a superhero like Superman has a cape and he's able to fly. So I feel your person is preparing to fly forward to you. And I'm seeing that in an energy of strength. So they're finding the strength and courage to take the next step. Now to them, taking a big leap forward is actually perhaps sending you a message. Something what you perhaps feel is small, to them it's a huge leap. Or it could be a big leap as in moving forward towards you in a more deeper way. So this could be actually opening up emotionally, coming to you where you live. Maybe they need to fly to do that. That's why we've got the cape on. Or it could be actually facing people in their life, facing up to their karmic people, making big changes, feeling like it's a big change in them to change their life and their identity and the person they used to be, to become the person God intends them to be. So all is possible. So right now I feel the masculine energy is choosing their path. So your person is working out what to do next. So it's very likely that they are in quiet time today. They could be overthinking, processing, working things out, trying to find the next steps, working out what the solution is, coming up with a plan. And that makes sense with the wolf coming through for them because we've got telepathy as well. So what I'm going to do before I actually carry on with these cards, because this is making so much sense that right now today, as we prepare for September, they are at a crossroads. I'm going to connect with their energy. So first of all, we've got potion, and then we've got the wolf. So the wolf is about the link they have with you even in the silence. And the wolf is also about how they recognize what they need to do. So this is a lot of introspection and deep thinking. Let me see what the cards are for them here. Yeah, I'm not surprised. We've got solitude and reaching your destination. So they want to reach a specific destination, and that's what they are choosing right now. Now, the destination is to be with you, the end result. So obviously there may be other destinations they seek, like something at work. It could be a goal at work. It could be success in some way. But ultimately their goal is happiness. They are seeking true happiness. And that comes with you. So they're on the path to you. So they're kind of standing at this crossroads and they can see the path to you. So imagine that's the path there. Let me put this in the middle there. Imagine they're looking out and they can see this pathway, beyond these mountains here. They can see this pathway and it leads to this castle. And this castle is their wish fulfillment. It's their dream manifested. It's everything they could ever want or dream about. And that's you. That's a relationship with you. That's a life with you, a home with you. Could be a family, it could be marriage, whatever you know is coming into your future with them. That's what they are looking at right now. So in a way, this is a bit like the 2 of Wands in the tarot, where they are having this vision of what they desire and they can actually see it in the distance. And they are being nudged in that direction. And I feel Archangel Nathaniel today is blasting things out of the way or creating the way to make it possible for them to step onto this path. Because to them, to step onto this path, it feels like they've got to take a huge leap of faith. So they're going to reach their destination. Your light is shining brightly. And what I'm feeling with this is your light, the divine feminine light, your light is shining so brightly right now, it's guiding them home. So that you've had some kind of glow up, they've seen that, they may have seen that in real life, as in they've actually seen it happening in front of their eyes. That could be if you live in the same area or you work together or you're in the same community, or they've seen it on social media, whether they're actually on your social media or they have access to it, or maybe you've got a platform on social media and they see it, or perhaps they have access to your business in some way. Or maybe you've gone through some kind of health glow up and they can see it. Okay, they can see it in some way and it's helping them move forward. So your light is shining so brightly right now. It's like the North Star guiding them home. So even if they are in the darkness, in their mind or in their life, your light is actually leading the way. And all they have to do is follow the light. It's like following the yellow brick road to the destination. So there's a huge message about your union coming to fruition in the future, whether it's the near future or the long future, depending on where you are in your journey and how much more growth needs to happen. But this is huge today, especially with me picking up on, and they give me fear, Nathaniel blasting things out of the way, including fear, to bring in change. So if they are quiet today, then in the silence, the peace prevails because it brings peace in for you. And what you're learning right now more than ever is to trust in your intuition, because your intuition is always speaking to you. So you can get your signs and synchronicities in many ways. Signs about what they're going through, what they want you to know, what the next steps are. But you have to trust in that. And then you don't go into your own triggers. You don't get blow-ups happening. You don't lash out. You don't send things you regret, which causes more chaos and upheaval. You learn how to sit with their silence and enjoy your own, because then peace prevails. So I feel you're being protected right now in this silence as they prepare for this next step. Because many of them, to take this next step, have got to face certain things and open up about certain things. So this is actually being very honest and authentic with people around them. Yes, they need to be honest and authentic with you too, but I feel this about them actually being able to step onto the right path. And that's why we've got the wolf for them, because they are telepathically showing this to you through dreams, signs, synchronicities, songs, feelings, emotions, and what you intuitively know. And it says, finding your pack, soul, family, relationships. And that's really what they know. They know that you're part of their pack. They know that you're meant to be, that you have a life together ahead. And it doesn't matter what their family situation is or what they've got going on in their life, the things they may actually be putting first, they've got to allow their inner wilderness out. They've got to run free. So this is them breaking free from things they've always done. So if they've always put their family first or the people around them, then they are simmering through those times. Simmering as in something's bubbling up to the surface. Now, this also says, surviving tough times, trust your instincts. It's like they know that they can survive this. Their instincts are guiding them what to do. So they're on this verge of making a change, thinking, am I strong enough? Can I cope with the tough times ahead? Because for a lot of them to take this leap onto this pathway, there's going to be a big tower moment. Something's going to come crashing down around them. And they want to make that change. And that's why they're saying to you, me and you, we are a power couple. Because they see that. They also know how strong you are. So they know that you can handle whatever's going on in your life. They know you can handle it. So until they are ready to be with you, as in when they take this leap forward, they know how strong you are and capable you are. Like, you're not going to just fall over or fold without them. You continue on because they see your glow up. And that's the light within you. So they're saying to you, I recognise that me and you, we are a power couple. We're going to change the world. We have much to do. And that's also their wish fulfillment. I'm not surprised this come out. I've got angel bumps. This is the 2 of Wands. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. Now, the angels blow my mind, okay? Look what's in this card of Wands. Now, what did I use to pick up the card from this deck? It was the tarot card, or was it the spirit card? It was the spirit card. So I'm going to do this card next. This is the way they guided me to do it today, because I actually picked up my wand to get that card from behind the shelf. And there's a wand in this, okay? This is like a magic fairy saying some magic is about to happen here. The 2 of Wands is about this choosing their pathway. It's having a vision. So they have this beautiful vision of being with you and knowing that you are a power couple. They are preparing for change. So I feel the message here is, your wish is my command. It's like their wish of being with you and having this happy home with you and this beautiful destination with you, that's been manifested by heaven. So I'm actually seeing this as the universe granting their wish for them because of the things they've done. So many of them have actually been stuck in obligation duty, things where they may have had to put family first because maybe they've had a family obligation with their own children or with a karmic partner, or maybe with their family as in their immediate family, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a grandparent maybe, or they've had an obligation to a job that's been like a duty, and they've been working hard on those things and learning, but they've also sacrificed their own happiness and needs and their own passion and satisfaction along the way. And it's like the angel here is saying, no more of that. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have fun. You deserve to put yourself first now. The time is coming for this change. And if you've seen 222 or 2222, this is another sign of that. We've got potion. So they are learning how to just say no. To say no to things that they've outgrown, that no longer serve them. Instead of falling for the trap that they get stuck in. that karmic cycle on repeat. The things that they know aren't serving them. It says something's not serving you. And they are aware of this. Now the potion is what they kind of drink. It's like a poison. So the poison could actually be something like alcohol, drugs, or another vice. Those things they do to kind of get through the circumstances they're in. So you might think, oh, I'm all right because I'm having a drink at night and it's helping me to numb the situation or deal with it in another way. Or they could have other vices, things that they do to try and mask what's going on. But ultimately, someone is toxic in their situation or something is toxic in their situation, and they need to be very vigilant. They need to look very closely now and make changes. Now, this also says black magic. So you take that how it resonates with you if you feel like someone is doing that on the connection or on them. But again, nothing can affect anyone without our own permission. It's our perception that creates reality. I feel this is more about them knowing now that they can change their life and move on from things they are stuck in. So before I go to the rest of the cards, your cards or the further Nathaniel cards, I want to see what the spirit code is for the journey. So this is the one that went behind the cupboard, and it's coconut. And what I'm actually seeing with this is being broken wide open. It's like their heart is being broken wide open by you, because obviously they miss you and hunger for you, and that breaks their heart. But other things could be going on in their life that are breaking them open. So this could be things they're going through in their finances. Maybe they've lost a loved one. They could have gone through some drama in their home life. So, or they could be going through something themselves, physically or emotionally, that's breaking them wide open. So I'm seeing this coconut as them breaking open to, show the juice inside. So obviously you've got the coconut, you break the coconut open, and there's all milk inside, the nourishment is inside. And they wear a shield, they wear a mask, they wear armour, and now that's been reduced down to pulp in a way. So what they're doing is they are breaking free of those chains they're in, they're taking off the mask, they are taking away the things that have been shielding them from you so that you can see their vulnerability and their truth and the true nurturing element of who they are. So this coconut is being broken open, just like they are. And it says, island time, partying and having fun, exotic drinks and foreign foods, let your hair down. So it feels like they need a break. They need a break from what they are going through in their situation. They feel like it's too serious. Everything's too serious, I need some fun. So if any of them are actually out and about, if you've noticed they've been partying over the weekend, or maybe they're going on holiday next week, or they're having some time out from what they're doing, it's because they need some time out. They need some time to unwind. They need some time to let their hair down. So they may well book a spontaneous trip. There could be something else going on here, where there may be like a trip with a karmic person or a trip away with friends. And you may think it's flirty time or a holiday romance, but it isn't. It's where they can actually have time to go within. So this could also be where the solitude comes through, because they're having time to go within. Now, this is also a card for you. So I feel you may also be needing to have time for yourself as well, but also to let your hair down. So you could also be planning your own spontaneous trip. Maybe you've booked something spontaneously and you think, I just need a few days away. They give me fear because of your own fears. Or I just need to go and enjoy myself. I just need to meet up with my friends and go out for a drink or go for a meal or go dancing. Or I just need to do something for me. So I feel this is definitely about release. The way we release, because things can get built up and it can cause pent-up tension like a volcano about to explode, and it will break open. So I feel you're both being broken open to find out where the next steps are and what to do. So I'm a better person because of you. I feel more optimistic and full of life. So again, this is about you being a power couple. When you are together, you feel full of life. When you're communicating the right way and you're in contact the right way, you feel more optimistic about life. You feel fulfilled. You feel filled with energy. You feel like you're a better person because of the connection. But when there's ego around and toxicity and stress and no contact and things going array, that's when things get in the way and cause you problems and drag your energy down. Look at this, we've got magic wands. Magic wand, this is powerful. So you got the Ace of Wands coming up for the journey. So this is about something manifesting, action being taken, things shifting. I feel this is coming up today because we're about to head into September. And it's like Archangel Nathaniel is bringing this power and saying wishes are being granted here now moving forward. Big changes are starting to help and happen. And they showed me as well the wood snake in my mind, because the wood snake has been helping behind the scenes. Some of you have seen how potent the wood snake's been in releasing. Some of you haven't yet seen it, or you're not aware of it, even though it's been working behind the surface. So we've got watching clouds and breaking trail. So Archangel Nathaniel is saying a breakthrough is at hand. This is the breakthrough coming. This is what the wand is saying. The wish is your command. I'm granting you a wish today. There's going to be a breakthrough. Now, you may see magic wands today. Obviously, you've seen this one in this video. But you may see magic wands yourself, whether you're out and about, you see one in a shop, or you see one on a show you're watching or on social media. It's a sign of a breakthrough. You also might see penguins, because when you see penguins, they are a symbol of a breakthrough. I'm not saying you're going to see a penguin walking down the street, but you may see one on social media or in some other way. So Archangel Nathaniel is saying, I'm helping to break this trail, to help the way forward become very clear when your person is choosing their path. And you may also feel like you're choosing a path in your life. You may feel like, right, new beginning, fresh start. So you may see tomorrow, the 1st of September, if you're watching this with me in real time, as a new beginning, because I love it when there's a new month on a Monday. There's something fresh about it. There's something powerful about it, something real about it. So you might actually see, right, this is a turning point. I'm wiping the slate clean. I'm leaving the past behind. You may be choosing a new path in your own career or in your own life. Maybe you've got to walk away from something or someone in your own life, and you're taking that leap forward. And you may well see signs in the clouds today. So if you're out and about today, perhaps you're walking, or even if you're sitting in the garden, you may see clouds. The clouds are going to speak to you in some way. So you could see a sign in a cloud. So today, try and lie back, rest and relax. Try to just have some time for yourself to work out what the next steps are, to allow Archangel Nathaniel to do his job. And I feel that's why I've seen him. He hasn't come back here in this reading. He's gone down the road. So even when you can't see him, he's there. He's doing what he needs to do. So before I go to your cards, I want to bring in the rest of the cards for, that we come up from Archangel Nathaniel. So we've got traveling lightly. So Archangel Nathaniel is also helping you and helping them to travel lightly, to simplify your life. So this is preparation. This is clearing clutter, getting rid of things you don't need. It means donating them, getting them out of the environment you're in if you are cleaning things out. So you may be getting rid of things that just need throwing in the bin. So you might be having a big clean out. Or you could be selling things so you can travel more lightly, so you have more financial abundance around you, which also helps you to lighten the load if you are worried about money in any way. But I feel this is clearing clutter around you and within you, because it's also in your mind. When you pray, when you give your concerns, fears and struggles to heaven in exchange for peace, you feel lighter. You feel like a burden's gone away instead of carrying around the weight of the world on your shoulders. And they need to travel lightly because they are carrying around a lot of things that they need to release. That's why they're being guided to you. You're their destination. They know with you, you are a power couple, equals. It needs to be equally balanced. They feel whatever they are in right now is not equally balanced. You feel it's not equally balanced with them because of that. So this is changing. The dynamic is shifting and changing. So you can both travel lightly and be together. And I feel someone watching is also being prepared here for your person turning up. And I feel they may turn up at your door with a bag, travelling lightly. They leave everything where they are. They may just get up and leave where they are because they want to have this new beginning. And if they're travelling as well, if they're going anywhere, or if you're going anywhere, make sure you're travelling lightly. We got the coconut saying spontaneous trip. Wherever that card went, we got spontaneous trip coming through. So I feel this could also be a huge sign about if you're going anywhere, make sure you're travelling lightly. Okay, make sure you're travelling lightly, pack lightly, and then you're not carrying big things around you. There's nothing worse than going somewhere and having too much stuff. And a lot of us do that. I do feel like in my own personal journey, you know, when I've been travelling lately, I have been travelling a lot lighter than I have in the past. Especially when I was in my previous relationship, because I was carrying a lot of baggage in that relationship. So I would go on holiday with more baggage than I needed. So now I travel lighter. I just take like a small case or a little bag or whatever I need. So I feel this is definitely a huge sign of change. And we've got great adventure. So Archangel Nathaniel is bringing in a great adventure. Again, this could be a move. It could be, and maybe some of you are moving. You could be moving jobs. You could be moving house. You could be relocating. See it as a great adventure, travel lightly. Maybe you've been, you know, getting things out of your area, your environment, your energy to be able to move lighter. So you may have been giving things away randomly, you know, just getting rid of furniture, getting rid of clothes, getting rid of things that clutter up the environment. And I say the environment like your environment. And maybe you are also helping the environment. Someone could be doing that as well. So there could definitely be a cleaning up of the environment. This could also be outside. So it's not just in your home or in your mind. It could be in your outside world. So it could be if in your car, in your vehicle, or maybe a change in your vehicle, or maybe you've had an upgrade, or you know, you've bought a new car. Maybe you've actually downgraded from something a bit lighter. You may be in your garden, so maybe you're actually sorting your garden out and you're getting rid of things. So there's definitely a preparation going on. So see today, as we get ready for September, as a great adventure. Some of you watching are already in September, depending on time zones. But this is showing you that you're moving ahead with full force. Take a risk and venture forward. And guess what? That's what they are choosing to do. They are choosing their path to be able to take a risk, a leap, and venture forward to reach the destination of being together, which is a huge thing. And telepathically, you're aware of this because they are communicating with you. So I feel the wolf is the symbol of the connection today. So if you see wolves, however you see them, it's reminding you that even if you're in no contact or separation, you have the ability to telepathically connect. And for those of you in communication, if you feel they're quiet today or they're not replying, or don't panic, because they are sharing something with you through their intuition today, through their telepathic bond with you, through the spiritual bond you share, that me and you, they are saying, are a power couple. So messages in clouds, things moving forward, change. And look at this in the flow. Now, I love this card because this always reminds me of Christmas when I connect with this card. I see there is a bit like Santa's sleigh. So this is also things shifting forward and venturing forward as we move towards December. So it's not just about what's coming up next week in September. It's about what's happening between now and December. Everything is smooth sailing. So you're going to feel things are getting easier. Why? Because Nathaniel is moving things out of the way. So obviously if there's lots of blocks in the road or, dips in the road or things in the way, it's going to feel like a struggle. So you're going to feel moving forward that things are going to be easier. So this is a bit like the Six of Swords in the Tarot, where there's a light at the end of the tunnel. We've got begin now, so the time is now. Take your first step. And this is what they are choosing to do, to take the first step to reach their destination. This is what you're doing, to have faith, to trust. And you could be beginning again in your life. So beginning again, or beginning now, but I'm getting beginning again, is about having a second chance at love, having a second chance in a job. So some of you may even be going back to a position that you once had, or doing something a bit different there. But the time to begin again is now. Beginning again could be starting a whole new career, or doing something in a whole new way. Could be relocating or moving, so you feel like you have to begin again where you are. You have to build up a new community, or you have to learn again. You're learning again. When we leave behind someone, so say if you walk away from a karmic partner you've been with for a while, we have to learn to find our own identity, find our own way, do things by ourselves again. And I feel that can also be what they are preparing for if they are leaving things behind. And we've got desert passage, trust there's a divine plan. So even when you can't see exactly what's in front of you, have faith that you can see the next step. And there is always a divine plan. There's a reason for all things, even when things seem quiet. And I love that we've got distant thunder, because you're going to clear the air. So this is a huge sign of what's coming in the distance, which means not too far away. there's going to be a clearing of the air. And this means coming back together, talking, communication flowing in, sorting things out. The thunder is also a sign of change. The tower falling, things starting to shift. The tower will fall so things can be rebuilt back stronger and right, in the right way with the right people. And maybe this is what you've been praying for, a change. So if you hear distant thunder today, so there could be a storm coming in, it's a sign of change. It's a sign of clearing the air. So the energy coming in for you, we've got faraway places, get ready for new horizons. So you're getting ready for something new. That means you're preparing for it. Clearing the clutter, getting your mindset right, just feeling excited. You may even be getting ready for this trip that has been mentioned too. If some of you are going away, it could be a faraway place you're going to. So you may be going somewhere on a plane, or maybe you are going somewhere far away, or you're going somewhere you've never been before that's not too far away in miles, but it feels far away because it's something new. And it will also help you to begin again. You may be going to a faraway place in your mind, so you may be meditating today, you may be dream sharing when you go to sleep tonight, you could be exploring things in your dreams that take you to faraway places. But really you're being shown that you're getting ready for new beginnings. And we've got fellow travellers. This is you and me and all of us. Supporters all around you. So it's like the angels saying, you're on this journey, you're travelling through your life and you have support. You have angels around you, there's no need to fear. And you are also a wise leader. So you may be leading the way because you are a beacon. You're shining your light. So you're leading the way in your life and your journey, but you're also assisting others along the way. So you've been a wise leader as you've been a warrior, and you helping others out. This is the way you share your light with the world, the way you show the world who you truly are. So you are a beacon. This is you being a light worker. And you know you're guided, you're navigated by the stars to follow your bliss. So you're being navigated by heaven, focusing on and trusting your intuition and the signs you see. And that's leading to a deep transformation within you. A fresh new way of living emerges. And that new way of living is simpler, lighter, more in control. We've got, I don't trust easily, but with you I feel safe and accepted. Now, they may well have tested your trust, or they may have done something to hurt your trust in some way. But ultimately, you know, when there's no ego, there's no distractions, there's only you and them, you feel safe. And you do feel accepted by them. And you're learning to trust them again. And I'm so proud of everything you do. So this is you actually being proud of their transformation. Being their cheerleader instead of saying, oh, they're silly, they're an idiot, they're not doing this, they're not doing that. This is you believing in them. And that's also helping them to take the next step. And I daydream of our future together. And that's the destination. And they see a couple in their future, and that couple is you. You and them together, a power couple. You're saying, I daydream of our future together. I want to reach this destination. I know that we can have a great life, and that's what's being created. So you've got destiny with the wheel of fate. So this, and they give me whale as well, the word whale. So that's also about soul growth. So you may see whales today. So things are shifting in the right direction. Things are turning around. You're both thinking about each other. We've also got the one of Chelsea. So Ace of Cups coming through here because you're wanting to drink of each other's cup. It's also a huge sign that if you've been single for a while, or if you've been on your own for a while, you're about to taste how this relationship really is. What it's like to be a couple, to be in union. And you're going to feel it more and more. These cards are naked in these cards. That's why I'm not putting them up here. We've also got the Two of Challenges, which is actually in reverse because it's something that's been created, and the Three of Cups. So I feel that this is about divine timing. You know, your relationship manifesting, your reunion, coming back together, it's in divine timing. And we've got, this is showing you here with the Queen of Pentacles that you are strong enough to handle what's going on. So don't kind of sit around worrying about things. Pray, give it to heaven. Have faith in what will be. So this is showing you how strong you are. Everything you've done and everything you've created is because of the person you are. And you have your intuition on fire right now. That's why we've got the yellow for the solar plexus, because you're being guided what to do. And we've got vanilla, says sweet love. And this is a sweet love, sensuous, a sensual experience, perfume and scent. So you may smell their scent. You may smell that they are on their way. You can smell it in the air. Someone is drawn to you. You're going to feel and sense that. a warm and inviting environment. That's what you're doing. You're creating that in your own life. Whether it's because you're moving, you're clearing clutter, you could be moving things around, you could be preparing for this next season, and you may even be baking today. Got cakes, pies and sweets. You could be baking, you could be planning, you could be sorting things out, you could be eating something nice, you could be treating yourself well, and you ultimately feel the physical attraction. So there's a big message here today. The Archangel Nathaniel is creating the way forward. I feel the spirit animal around you today is the wolf, preparing you for September and what's to come. You are telepathically linked today. So if they're in silence and quiet, they're planning what to do. And the angels are saying, your wish is my command. We're going to grant your dreams. We're going to grant your wishes. We're going to help you to take that leap of faith. So keep your vision strong. So it's so important today that you hold your vision and that you do you. You don't go into fear, stress or anxiety. You embrace the sensual side of this love. You feel the power of it. And the fact that she is hugging a rabbit as well is a huge sign of something blooming, a new beginning. You know, I see rabbits as taking that risk, taking that leap of faith. It's about springtime, something blossoming, Easter, resurrection, rebirth, healing. And there's a big transformation taking place in you and within them. You are a wise leader. You know what to do. You know, instead of stressing out, meditate, go to a faraway place in your mind, or maybe have some time for you. Because right now they are choosing their path, choosing to travel lighter so that they're able to reach their destination faster. And this is what they are doing. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.